guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video that I've probably been requested to do more than I've been requested to do any other video ever in the history of my channel. Today I am finally going to be doing a hamster cage cleaning video. I do a lot of hamster cage tours on here, but I never actually show you guys when I'm cleaning the cage, mainly because I'm just a mess and I get really sweaty and gross when I'm cleaning. So I don't usually feel like showing myself and worrying about the camera and everything, but since you guys have been asking for this video for so long, I thought today I would finally do it. So today we're going to be cleaning Mr. Fluffy Butt. I'm really excited for this cage because I think it's going to turn out really cute if it ends up being how I plan. This is going to be more of a girlier cage, even though Mr. Fluffy Butt is a boy, because he is a hamster. He doesn't care, and honestly gender norms are dumb anyway. So today we're going to be giving Mr. Fluffy Butt a mainly pink cage. So to make this cage super cute and bright, I'm actually going to be using this limited edition Carefresh bedding. This is the new Tutti Frutti, which you can find in PetSmarts right now. I do want to thank Carefresh for sponsoring today's video. Most of you probably know Carefresh is my favorite bedding, and I've worked with them a ton in the past. Personally, I just love the odor control of Carefresh and all the different colors it comes in. So like I said, this is the Tutti Frutti, and it's available right now only in PetSmart. It's a combination of blue, pink, and green, and it is so bright and so cute. So this was the inspiration for today's whole theme. If you haven't already, I will leave a link down in the description so you can go over and sign up for Club Carefresh. If you sign up for Club Carefresh, it's completely free, but every once in a while you'll get coupons and stuff to your email for like $5 off bedding. And if you own pets like I do, I'm sure you're always trying to save a few dollars. So getting a little bit off bedding is always a great deal. So click the link down in the description and sign up for Club Carefresh. And once again, thank you to Carefresh for sponsoring today's video. Now let's go ahead and we'll get Mr. Fluffy Butt out and start cleaning. So as you can see, his cage is a complete wreck right now. It's definitely time for a full clean. If you're wondering what cage he's in, because I know I'm going to get a lot of questions, I will link the video at the end of this video so you guys can go see exactly what cage my hamsters are in and where I got them and everything. So first I'm just going to get a little bit of his current bedding and put it in this little carrier, because this is where he's going to be going while we clean. And I actually think he is asleep right now. I'm sure he's back in that back left-hand corner, so we will have to wake him up. So I'm just gonna slowly start taking all the items out while he's in here. I know if he hears me rustling around, he will end up coming out and waking up on his own. So I'll just start taking everything else out of the cage, and then after I have everything out, I will move the camera back so you guys can see the entire cage. But I know he's in that little blue igloo. I think he's starting to wake up. All right, so here he comes out of his little igloo. Let me grab this real quick and we'll get him out for a little hello. Okay, so I went ahead and took out all the items out of his cage. So I think he's a little bit more awake now. I don't like grabbing him as soon as he wakes up. So here is Mr. Fluffy Butt. We're just gonna go ahead and put him in his carrier. And this is where he's going to be staying while we clean the cage. Okay, so now that all the items are out of the cage and Mr. Fluffy Butt is out also, it is time to actually get down to cleaning. The first thing I'm gonna do is take out this shelf, and I'm actually going to go take this into the bathroom to clean it. So I'm not gonna clean this on camera, but I'm just going to get off all the loose bedding, his extra food. He loves to take all his food up here. As you can see, this definitely needs a good scrub. So I'm gonna go scrub this down first. So I just cleaned off the tray for the second level. I just used hot water this time. Sometimes I also do use vinegar and water, but for this time I just used some hot water. So now that the second level is all clean, it is time to take care of all of this mess. So for this, I just used a dustpan and a trash bag, and I'm just gonna take off this ramp to make it a little bit easier. And now it's time to remove all the bedding. What it looks like once all the bedding is out. I'm sorry if there's a little bit of background noise. Chicken is currently attacking her water bottle, and the air purifier is sitting right by the cage, and since I'm moving all the bedding and stuff around, it did kick up because the air needs cleaned right now. So now I just have a wet paper towel, and I'm just gonna wipe this down just like this shelf. I don't disinfect with a vinegar or another like actual cleaning solution every time, just because I do like to keep some of his smells in here for him. So this time I'm just doing a plain wet paper towel with no vinegar or other cleaning solution. So now that that's wiped down, I just have a dry paper towel just to make sure everything is completely dry before I put any bedding back in. And now it is time to add the carefresh. So this cage is a pretty good size, and this is like 8 inches deep, so I'm not sure exactly how much carefresh it's gonna take. I went ahead and got 2 of the 50-liter bags, which is the biggest bags. I'm guessing it's probably gonna take about 1.5 bags. I think that's what it took last time. So if I can get this bag open, this bedding is so adorable. So I'm just gonna shake this all out. It looks like it's filling it up pretty good, so I'm gonna fluff this up and then see how much more we need to add. So I actually think that 1 bag after being fluffed up is gonna be enough. I know after he plays on it and runs on it a lot, it will pack down, and then I'll add some more of the second bag. But for now, that's a good about 4 to 5 inches of bedding, I would say. So we're gonna leave it at that, and now we will start adding in all the fun stuff. So first I'm gonna put his level back in, because this is where he spends the majority of his time. He definitely loves his level. And then I will add the ramp. Last time I put the ramp at the front, and that's just what he's gotten used to, because this is where he comes to get all of his treats. So I'm gonna keep the ramp at the front again, and then just actually put the plastic level on here. Personally, I don't put any bedding up here just because I know it would all fall out the sides. I know some people put bedding up here, and then some people also use a fleece cover. I'm thinking about trying a fleece cover because he's not a big chewer, but I just haven't made one yet or bought one. But since he's not that big of a chewer, I don't think I would have any trouble, so I might try that in the future. But for now, we're just going to leave it plain. It does have a nice texture on it, so he can grip it fine. So now it's time to add all the decorations and toys, which is the fun part. He's gonna have a pink wheel this time to match the bedding. This is a Carolina Storm Express wheel. Like always, they are my favorite wheels because they are completely silent, and they are large enough for a Syrian hamster. All right, so the wheel is now attached and spins good. So I like to put his hides kind of back here under the shelf, because since that shelf's there, I feel like it makes him feel a little bit more secure anyway. So it's a really good place for hides. So I'm just gonna put his little pink igloo back in the corner, and then I also have this pink little house. I think this is actually a sand bath, but we use it as a house anyway. I'm gonna put it up here in the front corner. And then he does love tubes like a lot of hamsters, so I have this really cute pink and white tube and a little blue one. And of course I have a bendy bridge, because what is a hamster cage really without a bendy bridge? So let's see. I don't like to put too much in the cage because I don't want it to get too extremely cluttered. I do like him to have plenty of space to just run around and do whatever he wants. So now I just have a few different little chew toys to go in. These are all really cute and bright and colorful, so they go great with the bedding. There's a little ice cream, a little cupcake, and I'm not exactly sure what these are, but they're cute. So we'll just stick those up right there. I don't like adding too much up on the shelf just because that's where his wheel is and also where I feed him, but it does look a little bit boring, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this little rainbow bridge up there along with his freshly filled food dish. I put it in this corner because that's where he always comes for treats, so I just like having his food there also. I'm gonna hang his water bottle up over here. And then one last thing I'm gonna put in there right now is just this little hanging toy, and we'll put this up on the level 2 just to give him some more stuff to do up here. So that is it. I'm sure I'll change it up quite a bit as I go. I usually put new stuff in every week or so just so he doesn't get too bored. But let's grab Mr. Fluffy Butt and put him in his freshly cleaned cage. All right, are you ready? So he's just in here. Just gonna let him crawl out onto his ramp. Come check it out. He'll probably go right up to the food. He is covered in bedding now. Were you having fun in there? Let me shut one of these doors so he doesn't try to jump out when I'm not looking. So that is Mr. Fluffy Butt in his new cage. Like I said, thank you again to Carefresh for sponsoring this video. If you're interested in this bedding, it is called Tutti Frutti and it is in PetSmart right now. It is one of their limited editions, so I don't know how long PetSmart will have it. So if you're interested and you haven't picked it up yet, I would definitely recommend going to PetSmart and checking it out. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you sign up for Club Carefresh down in my description so you can get some coupons. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know you've been asking for one for such a long time. If you did enjoy it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.